Brad, still $33 per share is still a 30% discount to Uber's last valuation. So what will investors say to this?
It looks like they'll say yes, and they've got a couple of reasons to say yes. One, as Eric just mentioned in that package, Uber's not going public next year. This is the best, soonest opportunity for some liquidation. So we know that early investors like Benchmark, Menlo Ventures, probably Travis Kalanick, who still owns 10% of the company, will sell some shares. SoftBank is a great strategic investor. It owns shares in Grab, Ola, Didi in China. These are companies that, other than Didi, where Uber's competing very hard, losing a lot of money. It lost $4 billion, as Eric said, this year. And so, SoftBank also opens this pathway to maybe a kind of strategic detente in a lot of these countries and regions where Uber is losing a lot of money.
And Brad, just to be clear here, it's shareholders that are selling this. In other words, the cash won't be going to the company itself, right? Because it sounds there, from what Eric was saying, that they could probably use some.
Well, so this is a very complicated deal, and there is $8 billion in liquidity from existing shareholders at this discounted, severely discounted valuation. But then SoftBank is offering a $1 billion investment at the the earlier $70 billion valuation. So it's still a discount on the overall valuation. It's about a 20% cut, but Uber would be getting an infusion of cash from SoftBank. Still has a lot of money in the bank, but yes, it's a very competitive environment. It's losing a lot of money, and that's an extra benefit of the deal.
Of course, we're talking about cash and money, capital, but this is not just about that. It could also signal some reform at Uber. What sort of changes could we see at how Uber is governed?
Yeah, great point. This is a company that has gone through so much, a year of controversy, as Eric just mentioned. And some of that is the governance of the company. So along with this deal, they're getting rid of the dual class of shareholders of stock, getting rid of some shareholder rights. The SoftBank is going to have a couple of board seats. They're going to bring in a new chairman. So lots of changes in the way the company is run, probably an advantage to Dara, the new CEO, as he seeks to grapple with some of the big mistakes of the past.